How's it going, YouTube? It's KB Baby here, and I'm back. I know it's been about 6 months, but I wanted to come back to a story that was both interesting and a video that I think I can make entertaining. So I'm sorry for the long absence. I'm also a bit sick right now. My throat's a bit sore, so sorry if you can tell that in the recording. But I wanted to talk about this situation because this is absolutely crazy, and it's a kind of a bit of a continuation of something I've covered in the past, and that is, of course, Idubbbz and his fall from grace. Now, I'm just gonna hop right into this for you guys. Now, Idubbbz has his event Creator Clash. It was an event about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now. It's been a long while, but it was a YouTube boxing event for charity, I believe, and you got a bunch of YouTubers together, and they fought, including Just the Minx, who's in controversy right now. Just thought I should throw that out there. And one of the people that were going to fight were Froggy Fresh, and he was going to fight Chris Raygun in Creator Clash 2. I've also been mispronouncing all my words today, so I'm sorry about that. And I'm going to show you basically what has been really going on between that.
What's up, you guys? It's your boy Froggy Fresh. I going on to my Twitter today. What done I see? Anisa's mom is saying, hoping that somebody replaces that imp. Now I go into Google to see what imp was, and they said it's a small devil. Now, I got saved by the Lord and baptized when I was about 7, so I don't know what she's talking about. But I can tell you this is a charity event. So if Anissa's mom is going to be coming up in here talking garbage about me when she don't know a darn thing about me, I don't appreciate it. We're trying to raise money for charity. If someone can come get her and take her home, give her a coat and take her home. Because I'm just trying to raise money. Thank you.
Now, I want to throw this out there, like, just to get this, like, right off the bat. This guy has been nothing but professional in this situation. That, of course, being Froggy Fresh. And I'm going to show you, actually, the tweets that Anisa's mom, which, if you don't know, is Idubbbz's mother-in-law, this is what she said, that he was an imp, and that they hoped that he was being replaced, and that it was some woman that's basically stuck her neck out, and that's why the only reason why he's fighting. Now, I want to just like say right off the bat, usually you do not, when it comes to charity events, you never want to criticize anybody. Like, look at Twitter anytime Mr. Beast does like any sort of charity event, and you'll find people criticizing him, and they often get blown the fuck out of the water because they look stupid, right? It's always bad optics. It makes you look horrible, even if you're right, even if the person doing the charity is just a right bastard. You never look like the good guy at the end of the day. So having the mother of one of the people, you know, that's leading the event basically be like, yeah, this guy, he needs to go because he was, you know, insulting me after I insulted him. You know, it's kind of crazy that you would think that would be something that makes you look good, but it gets worse from there, right? Not exactly right. Yeah, I want to keep going through, like, show you some more stuff. First off, Sam Hyde sparred with and helped train Froggy Fresh for like about a week, right? And that's another reason why Anisa's mom probably wants him to be banned from the event. For those of you who do not know, Anisa and Idubbbz have a really rocky, horrible relationship with Sam Hyde. Banned him from Creator Clash 1, even though he trained one of the contestants. I believe it was Brandon Buckingham in the first Creator Clash. No. I think Brandon Buckingham was in another boxing event. I think it was somebody else. I forget exactly who, right? It's not coming to me. So, basically, Sam Hyde's basically been very critical of Idubbbz's wife, Anisa. He said that she's very controlling, which is something I agree with more and more as time goes on. But also, you know, there's bad blood because of the documentary, right? And how that all came out, right? But that's all you really need to know for right now in this situation. And here's just some images so you know that these people did spar together, right? So this is not something that's being, like, thrown out of nowhere, right? So, from the situation, Idubbbz's mother-in-law just deactivates her account, right? His wife blocks Keem for covering the story, and in this video, Froggy Fresh just continues to be an angel. He responds to another tweet by, you know, Idubbbz' mother-in-law, and he's still, in my opinion, being very respectable and only attacking when he is attacked, right? Which is something, especially when it's family members on the internet, you never want to attack, like, a person's family members. But, when they're coming and swinging at you, that's when you need to defend yourself, right? Especially if this is the person, like, the mother of somebody that runs the event that you're competing in. It's kind of a bad look, especially if it's for charity, right? And this situation has spiraled to the point where Creator Clash has kicked Froggy Fresh off the card. We will no longer be fighting with Chris Raygun. We will announce his replacement in the coming days. With just 3 weeks left, the countdown to Creator Clash 2 has begun. By the way, again, this is like 3 weeks away from the event happening. This is a massive deal. One of your fighters it just drops out because of some very petty drama, in my opinion, that makes you look bad. So this is a situation it has the potential to completely blow up in Idubbbz and Anisa's face, and in my opinion, I think it is, because this tweet has like 500 quotes right now because they turned the replies off, right? And this is something that's going around like a hashtag free Froggy Fresh. I agree with that. I might even steal this and use this as the thumbnail. Thank you, Keem. KSI has been dragged through the mud through some drama with his boxing events or a call out or something. But even KSI's manager is trying to get in on this and dunk on Idubbbz by saying that their mother-in-law will not harass him when they're doing their charity events, right? So yeah, this has 500 quotes, 600 quote retweets. So absolutely getting bodied, only 600 likes. It's not a good ratio on Twitter, right? I know ratios are cringe and stuff, but it's like, this is pretty bad, especially for a charity event, right? This is just quote retweets, but I wanted to get some of the YouTubers' opinions on the matter, including Turkey Tom making fun of Anisa's mom after she talks to you on Twitter is now illegal. And Augie RFC comes in saying, we know that Idubbbz has gotten soft over the years, that's one thing. But this is totally different. Sabotaging your own charity event and wasting fighters' time, training, and money because you and your woman couldn't set aside your feelings for 2 seconds and get over it. Yeah, that's another thing about this. This guy's been training for like months now, probably not a year, but at the very least months, right, for this event. And his time is effectively being flushed down the drain all over some like pride of, because he trained with Sam Hyde and made fun of one of the mother-in-law of the person that runs the event after the mother-in-law came after him. It's insane. I think that's a really fucked up thing to do, dare I say, for a charity event. It's supposed to be charity. It's supposed to be this good thing where everybody comes together for a good cause, right? And this is some horrible press because a lot of people are probably going to cancel their if I imagine a lot of people are probably going to cancel their pay-per-view if they're watching it via that. They're probably not going to go to the event. They're probably not going to support it through, any merch or stuff like that, because this is a pretty, egg on your face kind of scenario. This is not something where you look good at. And further proving this, Idubbbz' wife blocks Turkey Tom for this making this tweet. And I think she thinks because if you go to Keem right here, I think she thinks that if she just blocks everybody, this will go away. Even though, as we clearly shown, she's getting absolutely bodied. Over 1 million people have seen this. If you trust Twitter's impressions, which is, granted, something that's not always reliable, but it's kind of insane. So here's Froggy Fresh himself being like, comments are turned off. Isn't that weird? And then, we have, like, Emperor Lemon, who's making a pretty good call out, and that's that Ian has turned into such an unimaginable prude. This is so fucking pathetic and petty and sad. How about you just cut the chase and ban anybody who's ever breathed the same air molecules as Sam Hyde? Why don't you? This is so lame, and I might just bail on the event entirely. Donovan, fuck, it's Young Crip. Yeah, that's his name. He's on a separate account. His original account got banned, so, oops. I forgot, sorry. I was born with a rare genetic disease that slowly eats away at my muscles and eventually leaving me a shell of what I could have been, and yet Ian is still somehow more fragile than I ever could hope to be. Yeah, it's kind of insane. Also, Sam Hyde is now blocked by Anisa, Idubbbz, and Hassan, because, yeah, they need to look that pathetic, I guess. So, oh yeah, I guess here's another version of Tom being blocked. I guess I had that duplicated. Oops, lol. And here's Keemstar correctly pointing out that if Idubbbz doesn't put Froggy Fresh back in the card, this is going to backfire real bad. And including, follow this up by Nicholas Diorio saying that if you've got you should probably refund your Creator Clash ticket / pay-per-view, because they don't respect you as a customer or a fan. Then they've made that super clear, and I have to agree. This is a very weird and bizarre move, and this makes Ian, who's already been seen as kind of a loser as of late, it makes him look like an even bigger loser, because I'm gonna be honest with you, he was 26 years old when he said, had made his catchphrase, which was, and I kid you not, I can't say it because of YouTube, but it was the N-word and F-slur. And that was his catchphrase. He was 26 years old. That's like 4 years after you were in college for 4 years. This was not some dumb kid, right? And he's completely walked back on that entire personality, and he's become an absolute fucking pussy. And it's really embarrassing, right? Because he's like, Sam Hyde is like, on the internet, is probably one of the few like last edgy content creators out there, right? So seeing Idubbbz, probably one of the biggest edgy content creators in the past, kind of like constantly make himself look like a pussy and make enemies out of like somebody like Sam Hyde, it's embarrassing. Especially when you have a past as sordid as Idubbbz. And moves like this, where he tries to do good things like the charity event, and he can't set his pride or ego aside for that, or he has to obey his wife, it makes him look absolutely embarrassing. And I don't know how you can run a business like Creator Clash or a charity like Creator Clash when you are effectively a petty tyrant. And it's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about this video. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I wish I could say I was doing anything interesting during that time. I wasn't. I will be trying to be back and trying to upload much more frequently. Anyways, I've been KB, baby. God bless your soul. Stay rad. Don't be bad. And yeah, I'm signing off. Peace.